Hello again. How are you and how have you been? My name remains Ezinne Kanem, and I'm here again to speak to you on Soak Up. So, who is soaking up? Whose Gary has expanded so much in their brains that they are now full of knowledge? There are several reasons why we soak up, and there are several ways that we can soak up. We can soak up by reading a book, by traveling, by watching a movie, by attending seminars, by attending lectures, by getting mentoring, all kinds of ways to soak up knowledge and information. But what I want to say to you this afternoon is that the word encourage comes from the French word encourager, which means make strong or hearten. You soak up yourself to encourage yourself. You soak up knowledge in yourself to encourage yourself, to hearten yourself, to make yourself bold to step out on your journey. And I'm here again to read from our manual, UpYou. And so today I'm going to be saying to you, when you soak up knowledge about people who have gone on a similar path before you, it makes your resolve to pursue your dreams stronger. You develop mental muscles as well as wings to flap and give your dream the required momentum. While you're soaking up, something is bound to resonate with you deeply and set you off into taking a series of actions that will launch your dreams. So my strong advice would be to read widely and soak up as much as you can about your business. In addition, read broadly to know more about the determination and resilience of other people who have flown the kite before you. Books provide you with a shoulder of giants to stand on and hopefully see further than the pioneers ever did. And finally, always ensure that you take at least one action based on something you liked, one step at a time until the dream is birthed and rooted. We are not going to soak up for the sake of soaking up. Because if you soak up, you become bloated. So you need to lose weight by applying what you've soaked up so that you don't have too much knowledge without too much practical application that will now give you that muzzle, that impetus to say, I've been here, I've done this, and I know it works. Ultimately, that's what you want to achieve. To be able to do this, apply it to something in your life, and get the results that you desire. So when you soak up, either by reading, you encourage yourself, and then you go out there, and then you take action, and you test your action and see what result it reels in. And based on the result it reels in, you reapply, and you reapply, and you reapply, and you keep reapplying, and you keep getting the desired results. And then you just know that you are off on your journey. And then when you're on your journey, you need to document. 90% of the stories we heard, 90% of the examples we are giving were all foreign examples. There were basically no African examples for us. I guess maybe because the pioneers ahead of us were not documenting enough for us to have their stories to tell. So it's now that we're beginning to document our stories so that people can have stories to also, our stories to read and be able to see how we did it and be able to know how to also do it. These stories inspire. These stories propel. These stories push out people to be able to say, if so person did it, I can also do it. And so as you soak up knowledge and apply that knowledge, I will also ask you to document your findings, document your results, document your journey, so that people coming behind you can also read that and be able to run with it. And I'll read from our manual, UpYou. Pursuing your dream requires a certain level of independence. It is also necessary that you acquire the confidence to blaze your own trail. No two journeys are ever the same, despite whatever similarities may exist. So as you pursue your vision and you soak up information and knowledge, ensure that you write down the steps for your personal reference later on, and also for the sake of prosperity. Who knows what your dream will become or evolve into? Who knows what new industry you're going to birth. A soaked-up dreamer is more likely to succeed as he or she comes across to our audience as knowledgeable and confident. The good book, which I always refer to, tells us to write this, to write what we see, to write it out in big block letters so that it can be read on the run. The reason why we have businesses, we have dreams that don't transcend generations is because the dream chaser, the dream bearer, forgot to document. Remember, when we were starting out on this journey, in our very first video, I said to you that what you do not write down, you're probably never going to do. Today, I tell you another one. What you do not write down and document, people coming after you may not be able to run. Let's look at a company like Coca-Cola. For years and years and years and years, they've used the same recipe and made the drink the same way, the same taste in everywhere. Yeah, okay, sure. Now we have some variants. We have the ones that don't have as much sugar. We have the zero Pepsi, zero Coke, and all of that. But the recipe has remained the same. You know the way you go to like all these fast food chains, and the rice is tasting the same, irrespective of where you're buying it from, is because there's a documentation somewhere. There's a recipe written down. So as you try to live this dream, as you try to bet this dream, as you try to carry out this vision, as you soak up, it goes in. You marinate on the things that you're soaking up on. When you are soaked up and you have received it all in, and you know that you have an understanding of it and it's clear to you, then pick up your pen and get your paper and put it all down clearly. So clearly that someone who is not you can pick it up, look at it, and run with it. You can't go wrong. You can't run a marathon, because this is what living the UpYou life is. It's a marathon. You don't start it and stop. No, you keep running on it. Because the day you stop, you fall back. So you keep running on it. So for you to ensure that you don't get tired on the race, on the lanes, soak up, soak up, soak up. So I'm going to close it out here now and ask you to all go read up, listen up, travel up, anything up, just to make sure that you've got the knowledge you need for where you want to go to. And then when you're done with that, begin to apply, apply, apply. I'm going to sit here and be saying UpYou, 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 till I see you next week on a brand new series. Yes, I'm sure you love that. Keep soaking up, and God bless you. Bye.